Hello all and welcome back. So in this video, let us continue our discussion and now let's try to solve the question reverse linked list but using iteration. Now in the past few videos, we have seen how we can reverse the linked list, but the same we did using recursion where first we saw an unoptimized approach, which again is very important to know. Then you must have optimized it by returning two things. If you have not done that, please make sure that you do that. This is going to be a lot helpful in many questions which you will be doing, as well as in future when we do questions on trees to understand how we can return multiple things. And lastly, we saw that how by being just a little smart and observing the connections, we can directly get the tail and hence make that change to do whole reversal in ON big complexity, right? Big O n complexity. Now in this video, we want to reverse the linked list, but the same we want to do iteratively. So let's get started. Now first let us take a linked list everyone. So say this is our linked list. Now I know the final answer, right? The final answer is going to be something like this. So I can write it like 4, 3, 2, 1 and 9, right? There is one more way you can actually look at the final answer. So let me write that down as well everyone. And let me put this a little bit down so we can see that. So if we just think, the way we can actually think about our final answer can be something like this as well. So I'm just saying that this is how it's going to change, right? None. So I've just changed the overall pointer locations, direction, and I'm able to reverse my linked list, right? So what I mean to say by this is, if we are just able to change these these pointers in the direction, then I can say that I have reversed my linked list. Okay, great. For that now, I will be using 3 pointers, right? So let us just define these 3 pointers everyone. So the first one which I'm going to use is current. Next is going to be next and last is going to be previous. So 3 pointers are there. Okay. Initially, previous is going to be null. So previous is going to be null. So the whole idea or the intuition behind this approach is, can I somehow ask my nodes to point to the opposite node? Okay, great. But if I do that, for example, let's say if I ask this particular node, the second node, to point to this one node, right? Then it will for sure reach, just forget this particular connection, and we will have our linked list which is divided. So this is one part and this is one part. So the whole approach is that I don't want that my linked list, I just don't want to leave out any part of my linked list. Okay, so for that particular reason, I'm just using, for a particular node, I am using the previous node and the next node. So that what I'm going to do next is I'm going to ask my current node that, hey, can you point to previous? Current node should not have a problem with that. Of course, he can do that. Then the next, because I have saved it already, it will not be lost. Okay, so let me run this one by one, the whole working, and then you will be feeling a lot more comfortable. So pay attention, everyone. And of course, we are going to see the visually as well. I have been making sure that each and everything should be a lot clear to you. So great. Pay attention, everyone. Let us see the first working. So this is zeroth, right? Then let us see the first step. In my first step, what I'm going to ask my current to do is, I'm going to say that current, please make your next equals to previous. Okay, so that makes sense. With that, what's going to happen? Pay attention, everyone. So this is going to be my one. It's going to focus on n is null. Okay, so initially previous is going to be null. Once this is done, of course, this is one dangling linked list which we have got. So our linked list has right now broken into two. But the good thing is that we have current, we have previous, and we have the next as well. Okay, great. Now, once I have done this particular work where I have defined my next node. Okay, so before making this change, I have to write one condition. So this we can remove. For the timing, I have to write this condition first. So next is equals to c dot next. Okay, so I have saved my this particular n, as you can see. And now what I have to do, so pay attention everyone, what I have to do now. Now I have to just move them in a 1 1 position. So these are just the steps which are going to get followed. If you see, I have made or reversed some part of my linked list. In the next iteration, what's going to happen? I will ask, I will ask my previous to come here and C to come here. If I do this, let us draw this again. And none. As of now, again, everyone. So my previous will become this one. Current will become none. Current will become two. And now I will start all this thing again. So let me write this step as well. What I have to do? Previous will become current. Current will become none. Okay. So this is the major framework which I have got with me. Okay. Which can actually help me to solve these questions. Right. So let me just mark it, very important. And now if you will keep on running this, you will see that how everything is just panning out, right? So pay attention. Now again, I'm going to define my n, the first line. So this gets done. Okay. This time again, I will ask my, once I've done this, I will say c dot next. Hey C, please break this connection. Instead make connection like this. So this is what's going to happen. It will get done and this is going to get destroyed. Right, everyone? Now again, if you will see in the next step, let me scroll down a little bit. Please be a lot patient in understanding this because this is going to help you a lot. Okay. So see again now everyone. In the next step again, I will ask C and N to move. C and P to move. Now if I draw this N, 1, 2, 3, 4 and none. Great. So if now I have to just work on this again, my previous is here and my current is here. First, I'm going to make sure that next of current, basically the next of current is saved. So N is saved here, right? Cool. Now again, I will be doing the same things. I will be doing the same thing. These are the steps which I have to run. This is the basically framework which I have to follow. Okay. So pay attention everyone. What's going to happen here now? Again, I'm going to ask my this particular current that, hey, break this connection and I have a previous. Please follow that. And it's going to do that. So it is breaking this and following this. Once it does, this and this. So third, and let me make the fourth one as well. So pretty sure you are able to now actually imagine everything. Again, a lot of color coding, lot of beautification so that you always remember this approach. 3 became like this, 4 and none is left. Right, everyone? Now next, my previous will become this. My current will become 4. 4 is going to be my current. And now I will define my next as well, everyone. So pay attention what's going to happen now. Let me just remove the answer. So in this particular approach, again, everyone, in this, iteration, what's going to happen? I'm again going to ask my current that, hey, please forget this. Please instead remember this. But if I don't save this next in n, then it's a problem, right? So I will have to make sure that first I make my n. So n is going to be this, which is the step. Then I'm going to ask it to make this connection and break this one. Right, everyone? So cool. If we see this now again, let me just write the fifth iteration. So it is going here. It is going here. 1 second. Yeah. So n, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this time what has happened? None is here. Previous is going to come here. Current is here. So once my current becomes none, then I can stop because it in a way implies that I have actually gone to each and every node. And if you will see, we have actually returned our link, reversed our linked list as well. And this can be my final head. So let me just reverse this. Yeah, this can be my final head, which I return. Great. So I hope this was a lot clear, everyone. I will just quickly help you to summarize, revise all this. Pay attention what we do. So we make 3 pointers. The reason we make 3 pointers, this is our linked list in the starting. Okay. This is our linked list in the starting. I first make P and C. Okay. Previous is none and C is current. Idea is that my current will move to each and every node and I will ask it to point to the previous one. So I'm maintaining which node is previous to my current node. But before I make that connection, I have to make sure that I save the next as well, because the next else will get lost and the whole linked list will be broken. So pay attention, everyone. This is how we start. I define an n. Okay. I ask it to go to reverse and I save this n. Because of this n, the whole linked list is saved. And now I'm going to move these further. This is the framework. So P I will ask to come to current, because now in a way we have changed that connection, and current I will ask to go to next so that I have the references. Okay, great. Now next, pay attention, everyone. In a similar manner, we will be breaking. So now I am on 2. Again, I will ask it to form this connection and break this one and move forward. Similar manner, once I am on 3, make the connection, break this connection and moving forward. Right, everyone? So I hope this is clear. And lastly, when I will be on last node, again making this connection, I will be keep on doing this until my current becomes none. Current will become none when you have actually traversed through each and every node. In a very easy mindset, what you can think of this doing is that, let's say some students are standing. What you have to do, you have to just say that, hey, can you please point to your previous and tell me who your next one is? So I will go to him and say the same thing to it. Okay. So I will repeat what I just said. Let's say some students are there. Okay. Let's say some students are there. So intuitively also you should remember. Let's say they are focusing like this. So what you have to do, let's say you are a teacher, you have to just go to each and every student that, hey, can you please focus on your previous one and tell me who your next one is? So this will get break. Then you will go to him. You will say, hey, can you please focus on your previous and tell me who your next one is? This will break. Same you will ask to him, hey, can you please focus on your previous and tell me who your next one is? So this is what we are doing just. This is just the overall intuition behind this, that with 3 pointers, I have the full after and before of a node. And I can just ask it that, hey, please change your overall pointer. Please make sure that you point to the previous one. And in a way, the whole linked list is getting reversed. Okay. So great, everyone. Now let us see this. Again, it's a very, very important question. So please make sure that you understand this. Common. Please try to see this again. Again, I have tried to follow a lot of color coding, drawn each and every iteration in front of you. Have not drawn it in a single line. Okay, if I would have drawn the same in a single line, then I think it would have also been a problem. Okay, so great, everyone. Now let us code this. So reversed linked list iteration, and I will be getting a head. Okay, so just what I will be getting is an head. Let me just close this for the time being. Great. So let me zoom in as well. Cool. So pay attention, everyone. Again, we are just going to follow the framework which I've written in here. Okay. The very first thing, if your head is none or head dot next is none, you can of course return head is as it is, right? Great. Now you have to make a previous, which is going to be none, and you have to make a current, which is going to be head. So again, the same thing we are doing. If you go back, previous, current. Now let me run a loop. While your current is not none. So while we say that current is not none, I have to first get the next. So next is going to be, and let me make it next node so that you don't get confused. Next node is going to be current dot next. Okay, great. Then once I have this saved with me, once I have this saved, okay, I can just say current dot next is equals to previous. Just asking you to point to previous. Basically, when I ask it to point here, this connection will automatically break. And now I just have to do previous equals current, current equals next node, right? So next node is just kind of an intermediate thing which we made. because in the end we are moving our current finally to the next one. And once this is done, what I have to return, everyone, pay attention. This is where my final answer lie, the previous node. P is having the final head. So I can just return previous. Okay. So great. Let us check this once, everyone. This is okay. My bad. I think I wrote the code in some other. Okay. 1 second. Good. So let me do this. Do one thing. Reverse linked list. We will get this as a head, and I will just create a linked list from this list, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can print this head. Print LL. Okay. So great, everyone. Let us run this. And we are able to see that it is getting reversed, right? So we are able to see that it is getting reversed. Now, just let us take 2 more minutes, though I hope that it is more than visualization, which I have shown you to get into your head. But again, I will make sure that each and every one of you, right, even someone who is learning coding for the very first time, the complete novice, you are also able to imagine so that tomorrow you don't feel scared of these questions. Okay, so let us see what we have done here. Yeah, we don't need to do the sprint. We should not have the print here. Great. Cool. So pay attention, everyone. First, let me move where I get the list. So I have this list with me. See, reverse linked list citation. No. Okay. Okay. We are directly calling this. So pay attention, everyone. Actually, I just directly called this, right? Inside this function, I passed it and I called. So this is my link as linked list as of now, right? This is my whole linked list. Now pay attention. What's going to happen? I am making a previous, which is none, and I'm making a current. Now you will see how these pointers change, right? In a way, how these pointers change. It is going to check if my current is none. I don't think it is none. Okay, it is 1 as of now. It is on this node, not none. Change the connection. So next node, first I got the next node. If I don't do this, if I don't get the next node, then see how it will get lost. See, I have changed this thing, right? So if I don't have this, the whole linked list will get destroyed. You will not have any reference for this. So next became none, and I have the next node as well. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask my previous to go to current, which it went, current to go to next. See, and then I will come out of this loop. Okay, then I will just change my next to this. Once this is changed, then again I will be doing the same thing. Current dot next, current dot next. Hey, forget this. Make a connection here. See, this connection is made, right? And again, if I don't have this new next node, everything will be lost. So it is very important. Then again, previous on current, current on next. Great. So pay attention, everyone. Again, then next node. Okay. See how we are very smartly returning everything, right? Great. Okay. And we are on the current is on the next node. See how this is a dangling thing. If I don't have this next, then I will be lost with this. Okay. Great. Let us move forward. So next here, we have made this. See how the whole linked list, it was like this. And we have just reversed the whole list, right? See how the connections are getting changed. Moving next. Okay. Current on next one, previous. In the next iteration again. Now what I have to do, everyone, pay attention. This time when I try to get next, it is going to be none. So next is none now. I will ask my current that, hey, please go to the previous one. It will go to the previous one. See, it go to the previous one. Current, and now I will ask, hey, become next. Current will become none. Okay, pay attention. Current is none. And all I have, if I just remove this pointer for you, don't you think that I have the reverse linked list, everyone? How beautifully we are able to visualize. I hope all of you are able to actually now see, like it is completely in your head, how beautifully everything is happening here. So the whole list we are able to return just by using these 3 pointers. At each and every point, I kind of had my node, right? So see, here I had my node very nicely. I had the current of my node. I had the previous. See, this is the current. Let me break these connections so you can see this nicely. See, so I was just making sure that I go around my node. If I'm on current, I have the previous, I have the next. So just make this connection and move to here so that we don't get lost. And yes, finally, our previous, everything will become done. Previous is having the reverse linked list. Okay. all these connections have been broken, and I can just now return this previous, which is having my full list. Great. So yeah, everyone, I hope this is a lot clear now. Again, please make sure that it is 100% clear to you. You should have no doubts. I have made sure to explain you this very patiently. Okay. So on that note, please make sure that you practice it once again. Try to write the code without seeing the code which I have written. And now you will be getting lots of questions which you have to practice. And if you understand this whole approach, the questions are going to be a lot easy for you. Okay, everyone. So great then. Let's meet in the next video. And till then, please make sure that you practice on this approach. Thank you.